What's good, boys? Alright, so we about to take it back to Orchestral. Mostly because I was supposed to do a Section 8 tutorial today and it didn't work out, like, at all. So yeah, make sure to follow me on IG at @therealtrifreeze. So yeah, let's go and hop into the sample. Alright, so, low string. So basically what you want to do is start in whatever key you're going to work in. So like this is A sharp minor. Just go to the drop down over here, helpers, scale highlighting, and then like whatever key you want to work in. So basically pull up a low violin and you're going to want to make like a cool little bounce like we got down here, you know? Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is just like place your violin and then just put that thing in like you do hi-hats, you know what I'm saying? And then just bring up the velocity panel and make like a cool bounce or whatever. Then you basically just paste that over. And then over here, as soon as you get to the end of like, I don't know, 4 bars, what you're going to want to do is find these notes that are like right next to each other. Because you see how these notes right here and these notes right here in the scale are right next to each other. So basically we're going to pitch those down to like a 1 step down interval and then just paste all that over. And then just like paste that whole thing down, select it, hit like Alt X and just move that thing down a little bit. Alright, so let me paste my original pattern back. Alright, so the bank that was from, y'all already know Strings of Winter. It's just the Mournker low. And for effects on that, I just had an EQ. So after that, we got the violin that kind of like made the whole sample. Alright, so basically the violin I'm using is the Spitfire Solo Violin. It's like one of the best single violins that you can ever get. Has a crazy good staccato. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is like not do it like this. See how the notes are like slurred together like that? What you want to do is just shorten them a little bit so you get that perfect staccato. Alright, so now that we have that in mind, we just need to create something really repetitive and really catchy, you know? Alright, see, that'll work. And then we'll just paste it up for the second half. And then right here, super fast, super catchy, super staccato. This is hard, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so again, the bank for that violin was a Spitfire Solo Violin. And for the effects, I just had an EQ. And then I had an RC20, just a Vinyl 3 preset. Alright, and then we have a halftime. Halftime with default settings. So basically, it's just for a switch up, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so after that, we had another Spitfire Solo Violin. So it is pretty self-explanatory. Just really be messing with y'all's velocities and like just be really creative with layering stuff. Alright, so after that we have some tremolo string. Basically, it's just to, you know, accent it all. So yeah, that was Strings of Winter, full winter tremolo. Alright, so after that, you know we had to have Bout and Ethnic Orchestra in here. Again, that pad was from Bout and Ethnic Orchestra. It's a Battle Burial Grounds. Final thing we had in here was a low piano. I matched up the root notes, these like tension intervals, just again those notes right next to each other. I just matched those up with the low violin. Alright, so y'all already know we dragged the sample in. All of these drum sounds are from my drum kit, the ATL Culture drum kit. DM me on IG at @therealtrifreeze and I'll hook you up. First thing we had in here was an 808, TRIFREEZE's favorite 808. I just shortened it and boosted it a little bit. Alright, so the trick with 808s is to really let your 808s breathe, man. So like, it gets really complex toward the end. In the beginning, you see I have like this really long space here, here, here. You really want to start off simple. It can be complex and still be spacey, you know what I'm saying? Went to snap, and then 1/6 step, and then right here, really cut this thing right here, you know? So just be really spacey with them, and then just add like some really tight rolls, you know? Paste this whole pattern over here and make minor adjustments, like a little ghost note thing right here for bounce. Turn the velocity down on that. I pitched this part down and then added like some extra cuts there. Pitch this down and then pitch this up 3 times. So a lot going on with the velocities down here. It makes a whole lot of difference compared to like this. Like, that's hard and all, but it could be harder, you know? After that, we had a snare, carat snare. Just a regular pattern. Then after that, we had the hi-hats. This is the best ATL hat. So let me just delete this and make something similar. Alright, so first of all, let me just lay down a simple hi-hat pattern right here. Alright, so first of all, let's think about bounce, you know? Paste that over. Once we got like the actual spacey part, let's go in and add like some rolls right here. And then let me turn this down a little bit and then bring the velocity down. Paste all that over. It's a super simple but really bouncy pattern. So yeah, I added a reverb on the hi-hats, just a fruity reverb, and then an Effectrix. I added a crush, and then I just had a reverse. And on your reverses, make sure to turn it to 1/8 and turn the mix level down to like 30%. So yeah, then I added a hat. And y'all notice I did another velocity edit right here, you know? I just put a quick cut right here to really make it bounce and then pull the velocity way down. After that, I just added a crash. Finally, I added a snare. Alright, so this snare MIDI was actually from one of Henny Major's drum kits, but I can show y'all how to make it again. Like I said, just go to the drop down and turn your snap to 1/6. Alright, so start off with your snares right here. Paste that over, pitch them down one by one, just a little bit like that, you know? Pitch this one an octave up. And then you can mess with the pitch and turn this back up like a semitone. So yeah, that's how you can make those snare rolls. So yeah, let me paste my original pattern back. And yeah, that's the beat. Alright, so if you got something from the video, please let me know in the comments. Really appreciate the support on my IG and like YouTube in general. Alright, so yeah, till next time.